Hi guys, and welcome to Hannah's Hot Glam, and today we are just going to do this kind of black and copper smoky halo eye. And the reason that I'm doing this eye look is actually because of you guys on my Instagram at HannahsHawtGlam. On my story yesterday I asked if you guys would want me to do a copper black smoky eye or if you guys wanted me to do a colorful look, and more people voted for the copper black smoky eye. So for future reference, if you ever want to kind of be a deciding factor in what I do, make sure to check my Instagram stories, because that's where I always put polls and ask you guys questions. And just go check out my Instagram too, because I do a lot more looks on there than I do on my YouTube. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this copper and black halo smoky eye. Alright, so I used my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette again, I know, but this is the only palette that I have, and I have a bunch of palettes that had this super coppery, beautiful color. So I was like, and it has my favorite black in it too, so that's why I'm using it again. But I promise you guys in the next tutorial that I do, I won't use that palette so I can have a lot more diversity. So anyway, I went ahead and primed my eyes with my Urban Decay Primer Potion, just the anti-aging one. I love this stuff. I've been using this stuff for years. It's so super good. And then I set it down just with the translucent powder. Now first I'm going to go in with the shade Pooter. I always go in with the shade first, and I'm going in with my SONIA KASHUK 109 brush. And when you're doing looks with black, it's really important that you really have that transition shade so that it doesn't look like you have a black eye. And something just fell off of my desk, and that's what that loud noise was. Now I'm going to go in, my brushes are all dirty because I used them for this eye, but I'm going in with my ColourPop E10 brush, and ColourPop's brushes are so fluffy, so soft, and they work so well. Definitely recommend them, and they're so inexpensive. So I'm just going to go in with this red shade called Hunts right here, and we're just going to put that through the crease as well. Now we're just going to go with this darker red shade, and that's going to kind of help the black, and it's called Jax. I'm going in with a ColourPop E1 brush. It's smaller than the E10 we just used, and it's a little bit more tapered. Just to kind of get that depth throughout the crease to really help it. Okay, so now I'm just going to go into my Morphe G27 pencil brush, and we're going to go into the shade Beam, which is the second one, and I'm going to hit that on the brow bone so that it kind of helps it to look a little bit better. And now, as for the kind of scary part, we're going into black. So I'm going in with my Sigma Taper Blending E40 brush, and I'm going to go into the black shade in the palette called Abyss. And I know that this is probably going to be very scary, but guys, you just gotta blend until your hands hurt. And I promise you guys, it's not as scary as long as you go in with those shades to really blend it first, and as long as you really blend, and as long as you have those good brushes. And you don't have to buy really expensive brushes. Morphe and ColourPop and even just e.l.f. have really nice inexpensive brushes that work really well. You don't have to go out and buy, Sigma brushes that are so super expensive. Even though this brush I'm using right now is $18. You don't have to go out and buy really expensive brushes. Most of the brushes I use are really inexpensive. Now I'm going to go in with my Morphe M167 into that black shade. It's a just shadow, and we're going to just press that on the outer part of the eye, kind of in the crease. Just swipe it back and forth, and then the inner portion, and we're going to make sure that we leave enough space in the middle of our eye where there is no shadow. Alright, and now I'm just going to take a Sephora concealer brush, and I'm going to take my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Medium 1.5 Macadamia. It's just one that's in a pot. I think that using ones in a pot that are more hard are easier to use with these kind of looks. And then I'm just gonna take just a little bit and put that in the middle of our eye where we didn't have any shadows. I know, see, right now it looks so super crazy, but it gets better. And now I'm gonna go in with the shade Firework from Jaclyn Hill palette. Just with my finger, I always do metallics with my finger, and place that right over that. And see, it makes it look even more pigmented when you have that concealer underneath. Right. Then I'm just gonna go back in with the black on either side and just kind of clean that up just a tiny bit. And I'm gonna take a color, not a color pop, a Kylie blending brush. It came with the Sweet Peach palette, the Royal Peach palette. I am just messing up. And I'm just gonna put the black right into the crease to kind of make sure everything is nice and blended. All right, and there it is. And now I'm gonna go line my eyes, mascara, and put on lashes, and then I'll be right back. And I'm back, and I went ahead and did my foundation. Basically, I just wanted to like speed things up. I wanted to make the video not as long, so I didn't include me doing my foundation. But I just used my NARS Sheer Glow in the shade Syracuse, my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger. And for blush, I used my Juvia's Place. This is a Hair in Volume 2 blush palette, and I used the shade Taw. And then for my highlight today, which looks really poppin', I used the ColourPop Give Me More palette, and I used, if I can open it, this middle shade called Bigger and Better. This palette is really nice. It's only 16 bucks. Yeah, so that's what I did. And then the lashes I put on were they're my favorite lashes, and they're the Eyeler Definition number 126s. Since you did something super, super like dark and smoky and like something you'd wear to a party on the eyes, I would recommend going in with like a nude lip or like a gloss. So that's what I'm gonna do. And if I can find the shade that I'm looking for, that'd be great. So I'm just gonna take the Kylie liquid lipstick, and Kylie has my favorite liquid lipstick formulation. I'm taking the shade Malibu, which is this really pale color. It's so super pretty, and I'm just gonna pop that onto our lips. Alright guys, and we are done. Thanks again for watching me and for sticking around. I know that it's been like a week, but I was having to pack everything and clean out my rooms this whole weekend, so I didn't get to upload on Friday. But make sure to like and subscribe and follow me at HannahsHawtGlam on Instagram, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye!